Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Car Manufacture where we're making some serious cash money moolah right now, and you should be worried. The company is growing bigger and better than ever before, and today we're going to take a look at hopefully expanding the company into a new area so we got a little bit more space and more room for activities. Now, we're currently selling the Volkswagen 5, the Volkswagen Y, which has been on sale for quite some time. We might need to take that off and sell something else. We got the Folio 5 and we also have the Folio 6, and things are going greatly to plan. Now, we do have a brand new... Wait, hold on, are we not producing any vehicles here? Why is the Folio 5 not producing? Is it because we're producing the Folio 6? I think it might... Where are we producing the Folio 6 then? We are producing it here. Interesting. But what we've got set up right now, boys, and what we researched in the last episode is new robotic arms. They're very expensive, but it now means I can fit 4 on either side, which means each station could technically have 8. Which I feel like that's slightly overkill, but it does mean that we can produce vehicles so much more quicker. Now, guys, if you are enjoying the series, please make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new so you get notified when more episodes do come out. One of these vehicles here, these are the Folio 5. Oh, is that why we slowed down production? Because we have too many of them? I think so. So, what are we doing today then? Well, like I mentioned, we're going to try and buy a new plot of land. I was kind of thinking of which one to buy. Do I buy this one over here? Buying this one will enable me to expand my factory a little bit further, but we are struggling right now to be able to sell the vehicles as quick and to also store them. So we're going to expand down here. We're going to reposition the car parking, move it to a brand new area and have a bigger area for it. And also maybe rebuild the sales offices and have a bigger variant of them and more of them. It might lead us to having the ability to produce multiple more vehicles. It's quite scary, guys, what we're about to do. Now, since I last played this, there has been a little bit of a patch update to the game where they've kind of implemented some new stuff. One of the new things, they've added a new object that allows you to buy parts from the marketplace within your factory bounds, and a new tech called Market. And if I go to technology, it's actually up here. Now, it unlocks the market object, allowing you to purchase parts directly within your factory. Now, does that mean I no longer have to have transporters going all the way over here? That's going to be interesting to find out, so we'll check that out a little bit later, but let me buy this part down here. Now, buying down here is 50 grand, but we're going to buy the area. Bam! Oh my goodness me, we have so much more room for activities right now. It is quite scary. Can I reposition this? I'm just going to move this over here for now. And what we'll do is we're going to we're actually going to start by building a brand new sales area here. This is going to be crazy, guys. It really is. So they drive in here. There's no other entry or exits, is there, that I've now unlocked? Just double checking. No. Guys, we've got so much room. This is scary how much room I've now got. So if I build here... And I'm going to go for quite a large building. This is now my vehicle dealership, okay? It's pretty big. It is pretty big. Oh, actually, I could have built it in a different style. Right, hold on. Scrap that. What are the different styles like? I'm kind of forgetting that there's other styles available. So if I went for this style... So if I built here, I don't know how big I built the last one, but let's see what this one's like. Oh, that looks it's a Roman style building. The other variants is we've got like a mesh building. That feels really like illegal. I don't know why. But there we go. Right, we need doors. We can do a double door entrance. Oh, that's fancy, isn't it? To our dealership area. Now, I'll do a double door entrance going out this way. Because this is where we'll have the forecourt. Also, actually, now thinking about it, you can move the building, right? Yeah. Right, if I bring the building a little bit further down to about there, just to give us a little bit of space for them to drive out. And I'm also thinking, now looking at it, it might be a little bit too big. Right, scrap everything, guys. I promise you I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to go that big. I reckon we'll go to about a 20. And then we'll just build it all the way across. So it's about a 20, isn't it? 20 is there. We'll keep building it across, and then we'll have like a longer oblong building. So we'll do a nice double door system entering it. And then every so often, I'll have a double door leading out to the forecourt of where we're going to have all the cars parking. So let me now reposition this. So can I rotate it? Z is to rotati, boys. And if I built this right on the edge here, I can then reposition this, which I'll pull it just next door there. And we can hopefully then extend it. So parking. Do I have to build a new one? How do I extend the parking? Okay, that was easy. Come on, Seniac. Do you even know what you're doing right now, sir? Now, we do have these new parking spots we can utilize. I don't think I'm going to use all of them, but what I will do is I'll reposition all of these on this side, and we'll kind of have a few different variants of parking options. So I think what I also need to try and do is design a better parking system. So if I just move these down and try and have like an equal space in either side and create like a central piece. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I extend this, just going back a little bit more, and then move you. Right, this will be glorious when I'm finished, boys. This will be glorious when I'm finished. Right, move you, bam, move you, bam. Now parking. We have the option to do like this roof parking spot, or we've got this rounded one, which looks really nice. Now the rounded one, we could maybe utilize this in a little bit of a fancier area, just for some funsies. There's no particular reason behind it other than it looks a little bit different. So that would go there. And that would go there. So we got like 3 in the middle of our normal parking spots. Kind of cool, right? We can display our fancier models in those little spots there. But we'll continue this anyway. Spin right round real quick. We'll continue pushing this all the way down because I want as many cars parked on our forecourt as we possibly can. Right, that's technically blocked. Hold on, have I got one more on this side than the other? Why is that one slightly... Why is that not aligned? Oh, you know, I've done one more than I should have. Yeah, that's what it is. I've done one more than I should have. So that'll be the actual, the entry exit of coming out of that area. And then we give it a 2-gap space. So that would go here. Right, let me just get more vehicles then parked in. So it's just something a little bit different. I think it will kind of look pretty cool. So keep it going, and then extend this. I can only take it as far as there because we then got to get rid of you. But if I then spin round all of this, bam, 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 it means I can get rid of the other car park as well and extend my staff area. And also my, what's it called? Research room as well. So that will kind of make them bigger, which means I can get a lot more in them. Right, spin these right round. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which I could put one there and then one there. And it becomes like the big, expensive models in the middle. I'm not quite sure how long this will stay like this. I might completely change it all, but we'll see. Right, sales office. Or actually, back to the buildings. Double doors. Just there. Can I move this just a tad bit closer? No. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So, what I need to do now is delete this one. So, is it possible to delete this and will it reposition them all? Oh, okay. It sells the vehicles, which is kind of annoying. But that's okay. We'll get back onto things, boys. I know it feels like I've now just got rid of everything, but I will be able to produce vehicles so much quicker. To be honest with you, the more I look at these, the more I don't like them. I just got that weird feeling I just don't like. We'll see how they go. I might get rid of them. We'll just see how they go for now. So let's now, can I reposition the rooms? We can reposition the rooms, but to be honest with you, I don't think I like the rooms. We might just rebuild them. So if I go to research and I want to get more sales zones, so if I upgrade you, I can now push to 6, which gives me the ability to now, in the sales area, we'll start with a brand new one. So we'll go to here with this one. And then I can also then have the ability to build one there. So one either side, and then we'll kind of do that moving down. So we'll display the model, of course. We'll get the sales desk in. Now, I reckon we do multiple sales desks per area. So bam, bam. We need to get the sales stuff in, so we'll kind of jazz the place up a bit. And we do need to unlock more items, don't we? So why don't we, might as well just research all of it and just kind of get it out the way. So, oh no, I can't research any more of it. That's radio ads. What have I not done then? I've not done you, the coffee maker. I've not done you, the small poster. And I can't get the big poster until I've increased more of my brand stuff. Right. Small poster. I'm just going to kind of dot these in generously. Coffee machine. Each section needs a coffee machine, right? Let me spin this round. We get the nice, glorious sales sofa in there and there. And we've got the small sales couch, which I'll throw in just here and here. Right, that enables me to sell 2 additional new models, but I will switch these over to here eventually. Now, it's our only car park. We can probably now start putting that back into production, but I do have this new vehicle ready to go. Now, this new vehicle here, right, this technically, right, it could be the Folio 7, okay? And most likely, it's going to be the Folio 7. So, if I now recover it, because it's the style of the vehicle, you know what I mean? I've got too many of these Folio vehicles. I feel like we need to kind of change it up a bit and have something a little bit different. But the Folio 7, and I'm going to put the Folio 7 right now into production. So, the Folio 5 no longer exists. So, this area here can now go. Okay? And then we'll move that new vehicle into this area over there. So, on this new drag, this new run, the Folio 7 can be placed down. And I'm happy with how that is looking. The annoying part is I've got to go through all of this. Now, let me sell everything in all of these. This is the only downside to this, is the annoyance. I've kind of got to go through all of doing this. So, the downside of having too many arms, it's a pain. It's a pain. So click to create an order. Now, if I get rid of it all except 2, 4, 6, and then one's going to have 3. Add a multiplier in of 2. Place order. Create. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, but the top 2. Multiplier. Blam, bam. Blam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Place order, and click to create, and then we'll do a multiplier in there, place the order. So that first stage is done, you know what I mean? So I'm now going to get rid of it all. It's the only downside to this. I wish you could, like, I mean, I'm sure there is. Oh, I can sell all unused parts. Okay, I should have done that, shouldn't I? Right, no orders there. Delete. Delete. So, any unused parts, sell all, sell all. Right. Now I'm feeling having 4 on each station is a little bit time consuming, if you know what I mean, for me setting it up, especially if I keep chopping and changing my vehicles like I do. Right, this is now going to be fun, isn't it? So, 3, 6, 9, and then one's got 4. Multiplier. Bam. Right, we'll get through all of this, boys. We'll get through it all right now. Don't worry. Multiplier. Oh, no, that can't have a multiplier. What's too big, then? So, get rid of you and instead put you in. And then I should have... No, still can't do a multiplier. You. No. So, that's straight up free. So, get rid of you. Maybe add these. And then do a multiplier. Place that order. This one, we'll get rid of free... Multiplier, bam. And then this final one, bam. Right. 2 more stations to go. This is wild, isn't it? This is now really slowing down my process. But I suppose this is where you gotta try and become like super efficient. Let me get rid of all of these here. We'll do all 4 now in one. I much preferred it when we only had, you know, 1 on there. But as now the vehicles are getting more and more complex and there's more and more parts, you now need more and more arms, and which is why it's more and more important to have this time-consuming moment actually take place. So get rid, and we'll do 3 multiplier, bam. Multiplier, bam. So this one's worked out actually pretty well. That's done. And then... Same again here. Bam. Right, one of these is going to have 2, which will be the last one. And create that final order. Bam. So that's now all set up for the Folio 7. So that's literally good to go. We can now put it into production. And then they will start producing it. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So now, what we do is we set up the Folio 7 to be sold here. So Folio 7, bam. Add the price increase to it as well. I mean, my magic number that I've been using is 250%. And that will make me, wow, 2,300 per vehicle. That's really good. Now, the popularity will be there anyway, but I'll activate all of the marketing to bulk it up as much as we can and see how far we can kind of take that. That will be interesting. So that's glorious, boys. That is absolutely glorious right now. A new vehicle in production. Exciting. Very exciting. So we've got a new vehicle we can also research as a blueprint. Actually, no, I can't, because I'm assuming I can't do the next one until I've completed this next tier, don't I? So it'll be the new Volkswagen 6. But I need something new. That Volkswagen Y has been out for quite some time. It really has. Right, so... how's production going? Is this the Volkswagen Y? It's the Volkswagen 5. Here is the Y. Like I said, I can increase production by implementing these new arms. It does speed up everything. If I fast forward now, watch how quick we hopefully produce this the Folio 7. It's a nice looking vehicle though, I will give them that. Then the annoyance is these Folio vehicles are so long, it ruins my 4 gap space. Now I need a 5, which is really annoying. It really is. But it's okay. We get there in the end. We get there in the end, boys. Glorious. We'll have loads of them vehicles then to sell. Right, so, a lot of Volkswagen Ys right now. The sales are going to be dropping off those quite rapidly. But there's not really much we can kind of do about that at the moment. We are still selling them. We still sell them. So it's not the end of the world. Right. Okay. So something else I want to take a look at then is researching this market thing. I want to see what this is all about. So it unlocks market object, allowing you to purchase parts directly within your factory. I'm still not 100% sure what that kind of, you know, contains. So, crafting. I'm still confused. Repair workshop, dismantling, shredder, guard post, steam. Is there more to research to it? It unlocks the market. Where's the market then? Am I blind or something? Market. Market. Where are you hiding? Is it this crafting stuff? Used to create car parts. Parking. Storage. Ooh, here we go. So I think the storage conveyor mode, that's not been implemented yet, has it? No. So, maybe crafting something that's coming in the future. So, market then, it's an actual separate building. So if I move this over by 1, and then I implemented the marketing, what does it do? Is it basically just a variant of the ship over here? Is it a case of it enables us to kind of create a localized point where they can grab the stuff from? It actually does. Right, that's actually really handy. That's actually really handy. So if I was to build my factory over in this side, it's such a long walk for the transporters. It's a shame you can't create this or build it inside the building. But then having this, like over here, would also be a great place for it as well. Maybe I build a secondary one. So, it's 50 grand. Okay, I don't have enough for that. Right, let's calm down now because I'm spending way too much money. Can they bring that vehicle out though? They can. There's literally just enough room. We're all good. We're all good, boys. We're all good. So, have you produced any of these Folio 7s, by the way? Production has seemed to slow down. Now, I think something here is sell all unused parts. I forgot to sell all the unused parts on that, which has completely obliterated and halted production. So they should get that delivery coming in shortly, and then we can get back onto the sales. Have we sold many? Sales. We've sold 2. I think the only 2 that we produced. Right, there we go. We're now back on it, boys. Now we're back on it. Right, I feel like this should be positioned over here. Which would be a lot better for us. Now, it wouldn't mean that the research room... I can move the research room down. That's not a problem. Because you can't put it inside. It must be placed outside. So if I placed you here, for example... And then we got a double door system on here. That makes a lot easier, quick access for a lot of these systems to get their goods. And that will make our life so much more easier. It really would. Right, I'm all for this, boys. That is a nice addition to the game. I really like that little update. I do really like it. Okay, so the Folio 7 is now back into production. We're all good there. And I think the Volkswagen, the next Volkswagen right now, which will be the Volkswagen 6, is ready to be revealed to the world. So it's not your typical Volkswagen, but it's still a Volkswagen 6, as it follows our linear line. So it's unfortunately the Volkswagen 6. Now we can jump into the production of the next set of vehicles. That will become the Volkswagen 7. That's a nice looking car. And then obviously over here we can then start to research the next variant. Ooh. So yes, that's a Folio car almost, which would be like one of these. But I think I might change the name of that one to something else. Now, we do have a bunch of researchers, but I think it would be great to hire a few additional researchers. So I've hired 2 more. See what we can kind of get up with all of that. because they will help us out with the researching side of things. New Volkswagen can pretty much then be produced. So we're going to have to completely change up a whole new line. Now, it means I could invest into new arms. The Volkswagen is on this line here. This is the Volkswagen Y. That's the Folio 6. So we're still selling the Folio 6. I think, naturally, this vehicle here that we're researching will take over the Volkswagen Y. We'll eventually get rid of that. So we're going to stop production right now of the Volkswagen 5. Let them build the last of the models, so we can then switch over to the next variant. Oh, this is really exciting, isn't it? This really is exciting. And also, how much are we now spending on electricity? 500 big ones a month. Is it time we, I mean, we've been making a consistent amount of money, which is good. Is it time we research the final variants of the power production levels? 7 grand for the next generator, 9 grand for the next one. And we build a generator. So the big generator, 200, which is a diesel generator, costs us 2 grand this. Right, I've built 4, which puts us at a surplus. So I'm no longer spending any money on energy a month. I've got my very own diesel generators. That's cool. That is cool. So in the meantime then, let's get rid of these as we move over production right now for the Volkswagen 6. It will be at this point. Now the arms... Wow, the arms, guys. These are going to be expensive. 4 grand a pop. I'm just going to put the 4 on these, all these sides. Oh god, they were so expensive. They were so expensive right now. I don't know why I'm choosing to do 4 though. That's, I mean, it's wild, isn't it? Volkswagen 6. Right, we've got the stations set up. These are pretty much good to go with their orders. That's already too much. To the point where I can only have one chassis. So we have to place that order. That is wild, the size of that chassis, isn't it? Place order. Get rid of these 3. Add a multiplier, place the order there. And then the next one. Place that order there as well. So that takes care of that. We can only really have one chassis though because of the storage size of it. Now here, we might come across similar issues. If I go 2 on this... 3 there. 2 there. And then the 2 there. So add the multiplier in. This station here, I'm hoping I'll have enough money by the end of this to get the next set in. So we'll do 3 on this one. We'll do 2 on that one. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. I could have done 2 on each. I'm a fool. So get rid of that part I no longer need. I don't know if I did multipliers or not. I wasn't paying attention. But it's not the end of the world. It's so close where they pick up the goods. It's unreal. Right, I should now be able to get all of the ones here for it. Which probably having as many as I have could be overkill. Right, wheels. We'll do 2 on this. Two there. 2 there. So, this is now good to go. Let's put this now into production. The Volkswagen 6, which we can now sell it over here. So, Volkswagen 6 and our 250% markup like we've been doing to everything else. So, not as much money you're going to make off that one per vehicle. Oh, and we should also do all the popularity stuff as well. So, activate all. I know it costs us a lot of money, but it does enable us to sell vehicles so much quicker. So, we got to take that on board. That will be glorious. That will be glorious. Now, we'll have to wait until all of the... What's left in this car park, by the way? So, Folio 6, we're still selling. The Folio 7, we're now selling. Volkswagen Y we're selling, and we've got only one... Oh, hold on, we got a Volkswagen 3. Where did that come from? Have I quick sold the Volkswagen 3? Is that now gone? Or have I just quick sold every car? I don't quite know what I've just done. You know what I mean? I don't know what I've just done there. I'm not quite sure what's happened. But the Volkswagen 5 station here can now be destroyed. That's now gone. As, again, we slowly move everything over into this area. Wow, have we already produced the Volkswagen 6 straight away? That's crazy how quickly we've done that. I think the thing that slows us down right now is not having enough chassis in storage. I mean, I could add another arm that holds another chassis. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, boys. This is looking glorious already. We just need to produce vehicles so much faster because we can now sell them as quick. Our production does slow down a little bit. It might be now worth us adding additional stations now in to spread out the workload. So vehicles just get produced so much quicker. What do you reckon? Is that now the way forward? Is that the new way that we're going to have to go? It truly will transform the company. And that would be quite exciting, wouldn't it? I think it would. I think it would, boys. This car company is getting wild right now. It's, what year is it, by the way? It's 1899. We're about to enter the 1900s right now, and I'm already kind of producing as a car company from, like, you know, the early 2000s. It's amazing. It is amazing. Right, what can we do now to do some more research? And so, can we get some more staff in? More assembly lines, no. We want some more staff. And I'm going to hire pure researchers. So, for hire. I know I got to train them all up. But I'm going pure researchers right now for hiring. So, I'm hoping we've always got at least half of them doing some research. Because some of the tables are kind of free and empty. Now, in terms of research, which falls under this, we have the ability to get the upgrades in just here. And just here. So, research stuff we can add in. I've got to make the building a bit bigger. So, if I just widen the building, I could have more research stations, but this should do us just fine. This should do us just fine. Research desk, and research computer is the next one we're getting in. So is it a case of I just make them utilize? So get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Because there's a difference in what it brings in the computers. So just get them to use them instead. Because there's a difference in how much they bring in a week. And then we've got couches. Oh, we've got these as well. We've got... oh! Research drill. These bring in a lot more. Which definitely means we can research a whole lot quicker. Maybe we should just keep it to the drills. So what do I need to research the last few bits then? I need... Blueprint tier 10. Tier 10. So, if anything, scrap the computers. Because you get more research points off the grinding stuff. And that's what we want to focus on more than anything. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have realized that. Literally should have realized that. Now I've got to slowly delete all of this. Okay, so back to researching. Because these were the $350 a week. All right, let's get all these in here. So big researching can now be done. And a lot more of it at the same time. So we should tear through the amount of vehicles that we're able to get done. This is wild, isn't it, boys? We've actually got this vehicle now good to go. So we got to think of a new name, okay? I'm trying to stick to the full variant of names, but we do have a new vehicle that we can now create. Now, it kind of looks like a Folio car, but I want to kind of come away from the Folio car. So what I'm gonna decide, guys, is I'm gonna let you guys decide in the comment section down below right now. What do I call the red car? Now, the blue car is the Volkswagen 7 at this point, which is even wild to even think. Right, and then we can then go ahead and research the next one. There we go. Let me know a name, guys. I've got the Volkswagen Y. I've got the Folio. I've got the Volkswagen. I need a new name for a new variant of car. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, and we might pick one in the next episode for it. So I'll keep that one under wraps as of yet. But we're back. We're still making cash. Vehicles are selling like hotcakes. We are going to have to stop the production of the Volkswagen Y, even though it's selling pretty well. I could activate more sales, but we're okay. We don't really make that much profit off it compared to other vehicles, but we still make good cash. I just feel like we get to that stage right now where we need to start thinking about having more production lines, producing more vehicles, because we have really ramped things up. I'm already 40% through this. Those drills right now, they've changed the game. They have changed the game for us and what we're able to do. Guys, there's big expansions coming. There's some real big expansions coming shortly. And you best be prepared. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please smash that like button down below. And until next time, guys, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.